Today I have a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle versus my boy Haydunn, and this is gonna be a ton of fun. Love Haydunn. Watched a lot of his content, growing up here on YouTube. I'm one of the people that's been around since Gen 4 on YouTube, so a lot of his content. Great dude. If you guys do enjoy these, make sure you let me know, leave a like, and please subscribe to not only me but my boy Haydunn. That's the GOAT. You gotta sub to him. So we're playing UU, and this is my first UU game on the channel. How do we want to do this? Really cool team. I should probably take a screenshot so I actually remember what it is. But we both got the Donphans because we're both respecting the fact that we have Donphan out here. They do have a Toadscruel, which is something I need to be aware of. And the Kilowatt is actually a pretty big threat versus me too. I think I want to start off with Slowking. It just has a decent lead matchup versus stuff and can kind of just surf and go for chilly reception just to get on out of it. The snow doesn't really actually help anybody, but it lets me get on out of there and kind of just figure out what I want to do. Them having hazards up, we do both have spinners. However, I have a spin blocker and they do not. But I only have, do I even have Stealth Rock on the team? I don't even have, yeah, I only have Toxic Spike on the team, which is, shouts to Tomato Soup for this squad as well. But, yes, Toxic Spike aren't going to be that great because of the Rever Room, but they lead off with a big fungus right in the ground as usual, as we always see, right into the ground. Now, I'm just going to throw off a Future Sight. If they want to spore me, that's fine. I'll burn the initial turn to sleep anyway, and then the hazards won't really matter. Like I said, I can spin pretty easily versus this guy. Knock off and the knock off the Giga Drain, it's really not going to be doing too much, even though I am weak to it, just because Gamon's not very strong. Power Whip would be a little bit scary, but it would have to be banded to actually do some massive damage to me. Because even then I have like 240 defense. If you guys want this team, by the way, it's going to be on my website, pokeaimMD.com. The link to that will be down below. But yeah, I just want a Future Sight going just so I can get some damage all around on their entire team. Especially because this mon is pretty freaking good versus them. Just the Future Sights in general are really strong. I'm expecting Haydunn to just go for the Spore. Might be a little bit of lag in between when we're playing. He does throw off a Spore here. As you can see, he goes second because of its ability. Mycelium, whatever it's called. And I actually forgot that he goes second. So it makes a difference because I don't actually get to burn the initial turn. But we'll go for a Yawn here. Or excuse me, we'll go for a Surf. Like I said, they can't kill me in one hit. And I do want to burn that initial turn. And I do have that Future Sight coming out. It's not going to hit this guy for too much damage, just because this thing is a ground and grass. But it is going to be solid in general, I think, versus their team. Nice little Earth Power comes out. Looks like Haydunn was trying to predict me to switch out into something that can resist the grass, maybe like my Gengar or anything like that. And obviously, I know I'm not going to take damage this turn, or I know I'm not going to wake up, or wasn't going to wake up that turn. Now, I do have Salamence, which is super strong. I'm going to attempt to go for a Surf here. They shouldn't be able to knock me out with a Giga Drain, like I said. And whatever's coming in now is going to have to take the Future Sight. So I'm assuming they go Tinkaton. Exactly. So if we do wake up, we get a nice little Surf off on Tinkaton. Burn the initial turn. Get some beautiful damage off right now with that Future Sight. Let's see if they're leftovers. Are they? They are not. Good to know. In terms of switching in, I think my Donphan does it best. They could knock me off, but we should be good. So we did burn, though, one of those turns, so we do have potential to wake up next time we come out, which is really good. So Donphan comes out here. They do go for knockoff, which is very smart. I did a good chunk, man. I did a nice good chunk. All right, the Life Orb. That makes sense as to why I do that much. I should be a little bit careful. I do have the Revival Blessing, though, so I think I'll be okay versus the Rever Room, especially because I do have Mence with a Terra Steel, which I think is super, super strong versus them. So I'm going to go for knockoff here. If they want a Gigaton, I can knock them out with Earthquake, and they won't be able to KO me, and then they can't go for it in the following turn anyway. And if I get rid of their, I think they might go Kilowattrel, or they might make the Toadscruel play. But if they end up staying in, I mean, this is something that's good to get rid of its item anyway, because Life Orb makes it a giant threat. And I have my own that can be a giant threat too. So I'm assuming they go Kilowattrel, maybe the Toadscruel as well. They go out to Big Fungus. We are going to be able to get rid of its item, which is awesome here. Let's see. Oh, that does so much damage. So we get rid of its leftover, which is great. Now, Mence is honestly not really weak to anything they could go for. And I don't want them Earth Power in here. So I think I bring out my... Do I go Mence now? I don't know if I go Mence. Because I don't want them knocking off. Well, they haven't knocked off yet. I'm just going to go Slowking, actually, and go for a Surf. Because, again, if they go for Giga Drain, I'm not going to be taking too much from this thing. I know it's a Grass type, guys, and I know I'm switching in my Water type, but this is Slowking. This is the type of mon you can play any single way, and you'll be fine. I did absolutely nothing. I didn't do anything. I did basically heal them back to full, though, but I didn't do anything. And again, if they want the Earth Power, I didn't want to bring out my Ments, but I'll go out my Ments now. I'll bring out Ments now. I think the best way I win this game is the fact that my opponent doesn't really have switch-ins to my... they don't really have switch-ins to my Gengar, so I need to get that mon in, but I can't get it in now. But we get Regenerator back here, so we should be good. We get out Salamence, get off a nice little Intimidate on them as well. They might just be Rapid Spin, Spore, Giga Drain, and Earth Power, considering they're not really getting off too much damage here. And a Giga Drain there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to expect them to want to go Donphan. I feel like that's the only mon that would want to come out on me. I expect them to want to go Donphan here. I need to start getting some damage off on Donphan, so I'm going to double back out on Slowking. Because I do feel like my opponent should switch out. Unless they have Toxic. So if they go for Toxic, that's fine too. They do go for Sludge Bomb. Okay, so they're 3 attacks. That's good to know. That's good to know. We'll throw off a Surf here. I am getting pushed in by this Toedscruel. I'll be completely honest. It is doing some annoying damage to me. Okay, so we do wake up there, which is great. And we can threaten them now with the Surf. For a little bit of damage. Very, very little damage. God, this mon's annoying for me to deal with. It's actually really annoying for my team to deal with. Holy crap. If they Earth Power now, I would still rather go Gengar. Because I can Revival Blessing and they won't kill it in one hit. And I just need to do some massive damage to them back. They could Earth Power. They could still go for a Spore. But I'm really just getting pushed in by this Pokemon. They do go for that Earth Power. That's not going to kill me. Unless it's max special attack modest. Oh my god. Bro, I am getting destroyed by this Pokemon. I am literally getting destroyed by this Pokemon. We gotta try and Salamence them. We gotta try and Salamence them. Holy crap, man. This mon is actually putting me down. So I really do gotta try and Salamence them. Yeah, they're literally max special attack. Like, that's the only reason they kill my Gengar. Again, I have Revival Blessing, so it's not the end of the world. And I do still have options to deal with them. But my god, is that thing max special attack. Holy. Toadscruel is a threat, bro. I'm trying to think, like, what was the alternative that I could do versus that thing? I guess I could have yawned it with my Slowking and then went from there. I'm assuming they go Donphan, maybe. Orange Peel. That Donphan? That's Shiny Donphan, yeah. Sound like a Shiny Donphan, to be honest. Get some damage off on them with Gigaton Hammer. Perfect. Not too much, not gonna be honest. It's not that much damage, but I think 224 speed. Gonna knock them off. They shouldn't be faster than me. And I need to weaken this, like I said, because I think my Ments wins the game. And they go for Stealth Rock, which is great. They go for Stealth Rock, which is great. So I get to show them off. I get to show off the Encore set that I have right here. And lock them into Stealth Rock. Because they probably will try and go for the Earthquake this turn. So they're going to be locked into Stealth Rock. And now what I can do is go for Swords Dance. And now we're inside. We are inside. Well, I can't really go for Swords Dance, right? Because they're just going to bring out the Raging Bull on me, aren't they? They're definitely just going to bring out the Raging Bull. So I'm going to switch out to Slowking here. I'm assuming they switch as well, like I said, into that Raging Bull. That's the other mon that I need to weaken. I need to weaken that. I need to weaken Kilowattrel in order to try and win with my Dragon Dance Ments. That's literally what I got to do. Because I've also thrown away my Gengar, which they had no switch-ins to. Because I had no switch-ins to that Mycelium Toadscruel. That demon. Ah, the Tooth Fairy comes out. Oh no. We'll make the Donphan play here. Make the Donphan play here. And then attempt to, I think, Rapid Spin again. I just don't want to lose to Shift Gear Reverum. But I feel like I'll be alright. I feel like I'll be alright. We'll go for Rapid Spin. Gigas on Hammer is going to do a chunk, bro. Gigas on Hammer did so much damage. It actually just did so much damage. This mon is crazy, bro. Alright, so Donphan's gone. Mence can knock him out. Mence gets a free Earthquake now. At least. It's not free, though. I feel really unprepared. Own Tempo. Ooh, no Mold Breaker. They could also be faster than me. Alright, they were faster than me, but luckily they didn't play rough. So we'll knock them out here with Earthquake. But my Mence is definitely a lot weaker now. We got our kill, though, which is good. We got our kill, which is good. I'm not max speed Mence on this thing. All my mons are really, really bulky, it looks like. I'll bring my Gengar back. I swear it's going to be here. It's going to be doing something for me. It's time to get crushed by the Kilowattrel. Oof. It is time to get crushed by the I'm getting put down by Haydunn. That's the Kilowattrel. Don't really have a Thunderbolt switching too good. I'm going to try and Dragon Dance up. I don't really have an alternative, right? If this is Specs, it's going to hurt. And they paralyzed me. No! If they weren't Scarf, I could Dragon Dance and Roost on the... Because I'd be able to Roost. I'd be losing my weakness to electricity because I'm Dragon Flying. Ah, that really hurts. That really hurts. Ice Punch is still really good, though. Can I bring this back somehow? Yeah, that hurts. That really hurts, man. Again, I don't know if that was Scarf. If it wasn't Scarf, because I am a pretty bulky Mence, it looks like. Yeah, max HP, 96 special defense. I could Dragon Dance up, I could Roost, and then I have Terra Steel to do some actual damage to them. But we'll bring out Palmont now. At this point, I think I got to pray that they miss. If they end up going for... I'm getting put down by Haydunn, bro. Raging Bull switching. I mean, it's not over yet, actually. Go for Ice Punch. Nice Scarf Ice Punch. Oh, yeah. They're definitely not choice, which means I could have Dragon Danced and roosted up with that. They do get a nice little charge here, though, which boosts their wind power. Yep. Nice. So now they can hit me with Hurricane. Yeah, that miss sucked. Okay. So now they can hit me with Hurricane if they really want. So I'm going to go Tinkaton on the Hurricane. Or what I'm expecting to be a Hurricane. They could just U-turn as well. Can I make that boy Pure Psychic and maybe do something? Let's see. There's the Air Slash. An unfortunate miss. Now they do have Tailwind, but that doesn't matter because the majority of my team is outsped anyway. And they are charged up, so this Thunderbolt's going to hurt quite a bit. This Thunderbolt is definitely going to hurt. Oof, that's charged, man. Alright, so we killed Kilowattrel, which is nice. Donphan, Toadscruel, Double Ground, Revavroom, and the Tauros Bull. Which I should be okay versus. Not out of this game yet. I'm definitely not out of this game yet. I still have Gengar I can revive. And Gengar goes crazy. Gengar goes crazy. I think I'm going to Terrastalize to Gigaton Hammer this because they're going to go for Earth Power. I should be able to survive by Terrastalizing. And basically my goal is to damn near kill them. Because this mon is annoying. Because I do think that my Slowking has a shot at pulling it back versus... It literally beats Donphan, Tauros, and Revavroom, right? So I'll live the Earth Power. And I'm going to hit them with the Gigaton because I'm Water type. I'm going to hit them with Gigaton Hammer. And my goal is to basically knock them out there because that mon was putting me down. I kind of wish I did this a little bit earlier. That mon was definitely putting me down. So that was worth that. For sure. Tailwind peters out, which is nice. But yeah, we got rid of the Toadscruel. So it's 3-3. And I'm going to use my Revival Blessing on maybe my Gengar. Bullseye comes out. I can save this. I can save this Mon. I'm going to go Slowking here. And then I should be able to get off a Surf. Should be able to get off a Surf. The Bull is strong though, don't get me wrong. Earthquake. Does absolutely nothing. Hold up. That's a free Surf. That's a free Surf right now. Let's go. Absolutely free Surf. Nothing comes in on this, so I'm not sure what they're going to bring out. Orange Peel. They bring out Donphan right on the Surf, so Donphan will die. Donphan will die. Perfect. We get the kill on Donphan. We need to keep Slowking alive. What's the Mon called? Optimus comes out. If they're Lumberry, it's bad for me, right? But I'm gonna yawn anyway. They do Shift Gear. Let's see if they're Lumberry. Let's see if they're Lumberry. If they're Lumberry, it's bad for me. Please be Life Orb. It's strong. Be Life Orb. I need you to be Life Orb here. We're gonna sack Tinkaton. Keep my Slowking alive. See if that thing can win for me. Because they may end up going out into Tauros again. I need this thing to be Life Orb. Okay, they switch. Perfect, perfect. So that means that they can't really touch me. They can't really touch me. Which is good to know. Alright. So I get my regen back, which is great. Right? I'm going to get my regen back this turn. And I'm going to save this Pokemon as, again, a sack. Because the more I sack, the more I can bring out my Slowking and try and bring this back. Yeah, the more I sack. So they're definitely, like I said, they're definitely not Life Orb. Which is good to know. We got to try and bring this back. With my Slowking. Dude, that Toadscruel was actually insane. But yeah, we always go back because we don't want them to try and set up. Also, if I switch first, that means they're a defensive one. And we get free Surfs. They do Terra here. What do they Terra into? So that means they're not going to be able to Terra the other Mon, which means I can Earthquake it. I can definitely Earthquake it. That is Terra Fairy, it looks like. That's Terra Fairy. That is definitely Terra Fairy. Did nothing. I'm gonna Future Sight first. I think I Future Sight first just to get damage on this thing because they can't kill me here. They can't kill me here. I get a Future Sight just to get the damage off on this thing. Then I sack Tinkaton, I believe. I sack Tinkaton. To the next Terra Blast. I think. Because they're going to take so much damage, right? They're going to take so much damage. Should I have yawned there? I think I should have yawned. And I believe I go Palma and Revival Blessing. And Revival I think I go Palma and Revival Blessing. Revival Blessing my Donphan. So we're going to revive Donphan. I think it has to be Donphan. I think it has to be Donphan, right? I'm going to say it has to be Donphan. Okay. I believe it has to be Donphan. We died there. The crit did not matter. So Donphan comes back. And it's going to take the future side now. Perfect. Okay. So... I believe Surf kills this thing. Surf kills this thing. Provided I don't get crit, I should kill with Surf right now. Alright. And then all we have to do is yawn the Rever Room. And yawn should ensure that Donphan wins. It should ensure that Donphan wins. I think. There's 34 seconds left in this battle. He has to attack me as well. But yeah, I have to yawn. Yawn ensures that Donphan wins because they can't kill me and set up at the same time. So yawn is the play. They do go for poison jab there. Alright, I go down. Donphan comes out and it kicks Earthquake. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me set it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 13, 10, 9. Come on, animations. Hurry up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, come on, come on. Don't flinch. No! I won the game. I won the game if I didn't get flinched. And now I lose based on timer. Oh my god. Dude, I played it so bad in the beginning to bring it back and then to lose to a last turn flinch. That's crazy. I had to click so quickly at the end too. But yeah, even if they were Focus Sash, I basically had Ice Shard after, and the only thing I had to do was basically bring them down to their Sash, so that way my Ice Shard could pick them off later, or I had just a slightly more HP to bring it back. But I hope you guys enjoyed me getting pushed around the beginning, then finding my way back into a victory, and then the last turn flinch ended it. Check out Haydunn, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.